Hey guys, I'm Rick Novleski.
And I'm Shane DeFer with Techspin.
And we're checking new gaming accessories to see what you should spend your hard-earned dollars on.
It's hockey season.
It is! What's your team? Right?
Sadie's has sponsored a sample of their new gaming headset, the Night Pro.
Thanks for the free gear, guys.
At Techspin, we're committed to bringing you honest testing and opinions in our reviews.
That's right. So let's see if the Night Pro gets a hat trick or has to sit in the penalty box on today's show. Game on! The Night Pro gaming headset is the premium model from Sadie's, which retails in Taiwan for 3,990 NT or about $134 US, although I found it on Amazon for just 90 bucks. The features of this headset are the quality 50mm drivers, the switchable gaming audio enhancement, steel headband, noise cancelling mic, and 2 styles of ear cushions. The cans stay at a low end from 20 Hz, which are the bass frequencies, a good value for gaming headphones. Rated at 16 ohms, it should allow more power through for a louder experience, with a 106 decibel rating maximum. Mic sensitivity seems good with these specs, and we'll see as we test them out in a bit. The Sadie's Night Pro supports Windows, Mac, and Linux operation. So we open the box front, and they are nicely packaged up. Let's take them out. First, we remove the clear plastic protecting the headphones. Out comes the cardboard insert, then the plastic form. It has a felt feeling and the embossed label is nice. I've previously removed the twist ties holding it in so I can separate them easily. The long cable comes in a bag to keep it tidy. Next is a breathable cloth bag to carry them around in, and it's got a drawstring. The cans ship with leather covered pads, although these uncovered foam pads have the Sadie's emblem inside, unlike the ones on the cans now. Finally, we have a bag with a sticker sheet in white, the blue, which introduces the high-performance audio mode, and the black instruction manual. The instruction manual covers the headphone parts and buttons, all in 4 different languages. The Night Pro certainly has a lot of design elements and touches, like the thin blue rings around the speaker enclosures, as well as the translucent blue outer flanges, which shows that they put some serious thought into the design. The top has the Sadie's logo in blue, and overall it matches very well with the aesthetic. The cans have a very solid, yet light feel to them, and are nicely flexible. The unidirectional mic design is unique as it seems rigid but is actually flexible in all directions. This microphone bar has a soft, ratchet feel as it goes upright. There are 5 stops for the ratchet. It also bends inwards to get closer to your face. The onyx chrome inside the headband is a really nice addition and adds to both the durability and the premium feel. Inside the band, the padding is plush and really soft. You can see how supple the support is, and hopefully they'll last under heavy wear. We'll test out the inline control unit, volume buttons, mic and speaker mute, and the audio setting switch. Next, let's have a look at the cabling. It has this really nice blue laminated braid, and also this attached rubber cable wrap, keeping your workspace neat. I had some trouble removing the USB cap, so be careful. Unfortunately, I ended up denting it just slightly, whoops. The plated connector looks good though. The back of the inline control is nicely finished also. Weighing the cans, they come in at 418 grams, which is not too heavy for a large gaming headset. Plugging the Night Pro in, the sides and even part of the headband lights up with some really good LED illumination. The special feature of these headphones is the Bon Jovi acoustics processing, which focuses spoken audio for better multiplayer. Basically, it will bring out your teammates' voices louder while you game. We'll get to how that sounds in a bit. I wanted to point out the really nice detail on the band with the LEDs lighting up the angular design. Good work here, guys. The speaker cover is a sandwich design with a translucent blue layer which evens out the nicely bright lighting. It's very eye-catching, and I really like the ring light around the logo and the bottom arches below. The Night Pro has blue LEDs, and you'll likely be on this setting the most unless you do nothing but multiplayer. Note that there's no way to turn off the LEDs though. Killing all the lights here except for one, we can see what they look like in the dark, and the translucent layer pops here. It even shines over the mic. And panning up above the cover, there's 3 added blue dashes at the front and back for extra detail. And a better look at the headband LEDs, which look a bit more white, due to them being the only light source shining into the camera. You certainly won't have any problems finding them in the dark. They illuminate my work table pretty well, with some nice patterns showing on the surface. Pressing the center button turns on multiplayer mode, where vocals are more dominant. Pressing the speaker mute button changes the color to purple. It's not too noticeable here, but is easily seen in person. And an overview of the headphones with multiplayer mode on. I do like both the blue and the red color schemes, but the red is dim in comparison, probably due to the blue translucent cover. I do wish they were full RGB and the color was selectable. That being said, the blue they chose is very pleasing to the eyes. In multiplayer mode, the headphones still look great. The red and blue themes work well on this headset, I think. Please take a moment to like this video, and if you like what you see, then please do subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when I upload new content. So, what did you think about the headphones?
Pretty good, actually. They're very, very comfortable. The cans sit nicely on the ear. You don't get that like sort of overheating from
when they're
press on. Yeah.
Yeah, and they fit all the way over your ears too, right?
Yeah. And they breathe nicely. And I actually tried putting them on and taking them off one-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Works pretty
awesome.
good.
Cool.
Good flexibility.
That's good, man. Yeah. So the comfort on these I found it to be really nice. I wore them for a couple hours at a time, and I was checking out a whole bunch of music as well. I did a lot of pop music and some techno and other stuff, and I really tried to drive these guys. And the sound reproduction I thought was really, really good.
Actually, I did a wide range of genres, music. And I went from Tool to Beastie Boys, and like Queen and Counting Crows, just to kind of get a really rounded, full test of the different sounds that you can get out of it. It worked pretty good.
I noticed that the Night Pro actually has accentuated bass and highs as well, so you can really hear the bass. It's great. The highs though, they're really, really sharp and crisp. When you put it onto the multiplayer mode though, definitely do turn it down the volume a little bit first, because I was playing Borderlands 2 and the gunshots that went off. If you turn down the volume though first and hit multiplayer mode, you can definitely hear the vocal presence is greater with these headphones.
Yeah, it seems to really sort of pick up that upper range and just amplify that just enough in order to bring a voice clearly through over the bass in the background. And
it's good too, because a lot of people talk around the same kind of frequency range, so it doesn't accentuate everything. It really boosts that vocal range. So yeah, it's an easy fix if you're a gamer and you want to plug in a pair of headphones, and you don't have to worry about going into the menus and adjusting the sound effects and the background music. You just want to game right now. It's a very easy fix. You just turn on the volume slightly and hit engage the multiplayer, and boom, you're done.
Well, I mean, the other thing too is I tried other types of media. I watched some videos on YouTube. I watched a movie, a couple of TV shows, and I was playing Witcher 3 with them. And really, these are gaming headphones.
Yeah, that's one good point, is that they don't have surround. And for this price point, it's I can understand, they decided to focus on gaming for these ones, but if you're looking around this price point, then, you do have other options for, looking for a surround. Mercedes does have another headphone pair, which is, more specialized in doing surround.
Yeah, and I remember that test too. Those were pretty good.
Yeah, nice surround on those.
Yeah, I really like those.
Yeah, but this one, no surround, but it's good for gamers because it has that easy feature. You plug and play, hit a button, and you can hear your teammates a lot better.
than just normally.
I never had a chance to really test out the microphone, but what was your thought on that?
It was good. I was a little worried because Windows has a knack of having like if you're listening to your mic plugged in, it has a bit of an internal feedback on most computers. My editing PC, this PC, I have my Sony Vaio, all had the same thing. But if I used voice recorder on Windows, and it actually came out pretty clearly, which you're going to hear in the outro, which is coming up right after this.
Style, visual.
When I first plugged it in, I was like, wow, this is crazy. The only thing I think I would have liked a little different is that these blue translucent caps are blue. So, I mean, if you had, when the red shines through, it actually cuts down the light a fair amount. But the blue is really impressive and stands out nicely.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, actually, visually with the way the blue lights are marked on here, it sort of made me think of Tron.
It
so
does.
That's definitely cool.
Get the light cycle.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Right on. And how about the mic positioning? That's pretty awesome too. It has a ratchet on this one, and you can bend it up or bend it down, in or out, as long as you like. Obviously, the closer it is to your face, the better it picks up the sound.
Yeah. So. The only thing that I had to say about the mic is it would have been nice if it were completely reversible, so you could switch it around on your head, because depending on what side your computer's on, you have the cord going across your.
That is true, and a lot of I'm used to actually. That's a good point. A lot of headphones actually have a mic coming from your right hand side, so to have it from the left, it's a little different for me. But overall, I still appreciated it. It was still good. Having it reversible would be nice, but. The design overall is really decent. I like the.
Well, I mean, the cord is definitely long enough that depending on how your computer desk is set up, you can run it around the back instead of like across.
It's a 3 meter cord, so that's sufficient.
Yeah, because the controller is close enough to the headset where it'll be near you no matter where you run the cord.
This pair of headphones is great for gamers. If you need surround, I think the Locust, the other pair that we did. Yeah. It's really, really good. It does actually put out a fair amount of sound. So even if you crank it up and you have in a quiet room, you're definitely going to be able to hear it. So there's a bit of noise coming out, but at the same time, the sound reproduction is pretty decent.
Yeah.
So I'll let you listen to the Night Pro's mic for the summary and score. The CD's Night Pro are well made, with nice touches like the wand-type bendable mic, locking drawstring bag, and the blue cable with wrap are really appreciated. The LED design is really attractive and cool, and the really great sound reproduction, slick styling, and being comfortable over long gaming sessions, they check all the boxes for what gamers want. So, should you drop cash and buy it? These well-designed pair of headphones with extra bass and highs from the 50mm speakers really sets itself apart. Deep bass, rich mids, and tweaked highs are great in normal mode, and the multiplayer mode, Chat Boost, is a very easy fix to hear your teammates better, giving the Sadie's Night Pro an 8 on the meter. Personally, I really like this pair. They feel boss and look cool as hell, and are great for gaming sessions. I do like the feature of the Bon Jovi acoustic processing for the richer sound these cans put out, and the easy gamer assist feature. I should point out that some other manufacturers at this price point support 7.1 surround in their headsets or are wireless, so it can seem just a little pricey for what you get. That being said, you can shell out easily between $270 to $300 for a Centurion or a Siberia. So in that regard, they're really good value if you strictly want a stereo headset with an easy toggle to hear your teammates better. And for that, I'm awarding a Techspin Prime Award for its unique and innovative feature. Keep in mind that you should probably turn down the volume a bit before you switch it on, unless you like uncomfortably loud gunshots and other sounds that peak in the vocal range. But the multiplayer mode certainly does deliver on its promise for you to hear your team communicate better. I'm very happy to have these as part of my gaming setup now, and thanks again go to Sadie's for letting me check them out, and also for waiting for this delayed review.
What features do you need most in a gaming headset? What's the best pair of wireless cans you found? Let us know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you thought this video scored a goal, or thumbs down if it was minus on ice time. To see more videos like this, please do subscribe for new content, and be sure to click that bell icon to get notified when I put up a new video. We always check the comments and respond to most, so if you have a question or if I missed something, please tell us down below. And let us know what you'd like to see next. Thank you all very much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye for now.